I set a K2 next to it, if you'd be so kind.
By all means.
And the reason is it tells us if you see the K2 trigger when the bell rings, you know it was an EMF induced ping. If it doesn't trigger, you know that something physically manipulated the dead bell.
Gotcha.
Make sense?
Yes.
You're already thinking about taking this apart, aren't you, Sarah?
I am.
Wait till we get back to our Airbnb. If you break it, you bought
turn
it.
off those pretty lights for me, please.
I'll just buy it and then do
It's
it.
too bright. Go ahead and turn off those lights, please, Carlos. It's okay. You can turn them off.
So what device is that you've got flashing away?
That's a REM pod. It's a
Oh,
new
REM
one.
pod. It just doesn't have the audible alarm?
No,
Oh, that's good. It's a less annoying REM
it's a
pod.
less.
Yes.
It's a less annoying REM pod. Thank you, Carlos. How are you, my friend? Carlos, this is my friend Richard and his friends. Nice to meet you. Thank you for having us again, my friend. I do appreciate you talking to us.
Yes. Well, do me a favor. Use your phone. Try and use it for yourselves.
I've been counting in my head. But yeah,
Maybe do it that. Do what we said about that. Just make sure.
Richard, here you go, sir.
Oh, thanks. I just set this next to it.
By all means.
So,
Yes.
thanks. So I'm going to set this right next to the dead bell. If it goes off, if it pings.
That should have turned off by now.
I know, it's been ongoing since you put it down.
What's battery does look like?
On the REM pod?
Yeah.
Did you put a new battery in that tonight?
Yeah, and I also have a backup one too. I mean,
What have you got there, Sarah?
A REM pod that I made.
Oh, your homemade REM pod.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Sarah's one of our techno wizards.
no, those are new batteries.
Okay. Always like to ask, you know.
Yeah, no,
So Sarah sets a REM pod down right next to Carlos's headstones.
but see that, like I said, I'm gonna set mine. Mine's even.
And in our house, we've even had stuff go on when we didn't even have batteries in it.
Carlos, if you're still there, would you smack the dead bell for us, please? Give us one ping for yes. I always feel like it's a bit Hunt for Red October. One ping only.
If you can go ahead and turn those lights off for me, please, I'd really appreciate that. It's kind of bright out here.
It stopped.
And off they went. The REM pod lights went off.
Nope, it went back on.
Carlos, good to see you, my friend. I know I owe you. I owe you that marker we were talking about. I promise I will get that for you soon, sir.
Okay. So these are all around Carlos's grave.
Turn off those lights for me, please.
You know what might be a good idea, Bree?
Yes.
Maybe if you kill the green light for a minute, we're completely lightless.
Okay. I got it. Perfect.
Yeah, anyone wants to sit, by all means. See.
Turn off those lights for me, please, Carlos.
Well, now they're just going more frantic.
There's nothing that should trigger those like that.
Oh, there it goes.
Thank you.
So we've got nothing on the dead bell for about 5 minutes. Oh, 2:23. I'm distorting now. Well, this timing. Carlos, are you or anybody still there? Could you smack the bell? Flashing lights on the REM pod, which is good. Nothing on the dead bell.
Why don't you move the REM pod and see if we could get him to talk on the bell?
Carlos, I'm going to increase the gain on the dead bell a little bit. Might make it easier. Could you give me actually, I think I can do it. Thank you. Yes.
That was a confirmed yes.
Well, there's.
There we
Okay.
are. That might be a little easier for you to manipulate. Remember, 1 for yes, 2 for no. Is it easier for you to voice bell now?
Turn off the lights, Carlos.
What? Give him
Thank
that.
you.
Oh no. Oh.
Boom. So Carlos, or whoever that may be, 1 ping for yes, 2 pings for no. Yes, thank you. 3 pings means maybe or it depends or kinda. Basically, that is 3 pings. Do you understand those communication parameters? Gorgeous guy. Yes. Excellent. No.
No.
Okay. No.
Those two.
Okay. So it's clearly not a
No,
science.
no.
It's going kind of bananas now.
Would you mind if I put out a yes/no box?
By all means. Well, now it's going nuts.
Yeah.
Did I increase the sensitivity too much? Give me 1 ping if I did. If I made this too sensitive, ring the bell once. If I did not, ring the bell twice. Yes. Alright, let me dial it back.
All right. Would you like light?
I think we're fine. We're trying to find the sweet spot here.
And
Yeah.
Emma, if that's you, let Carlos talk.
Sorry.
I know.
Emma, is that you, sweetheart? Emma, if that's you, darling, turn off that light for me, sweetheart. I know you like it, but I'm trying to talk to Carlos right now.
And Sarah, you've been watching the Dead Bell, correct? Have you seen the K2 spike at all when this thing is rung?
Nope.
Christy, have you?
No.
Rob? So that tells us it's not electromagnetic, it's directly interacting with the mechanism, I believe.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Do you like this bell? Is it fun to play with? Lights roll out now. It's completely dark, just that crescent moon over the hills. The north is where the moon is, correct?
No, north is behind you.
So south then. Okay.
That is
So this cemetery's on the west of town, western outskirts?
northwest,
Southwest. That's south.
southwest. Where the moon is,
Mm-hmm.
directly where the moon is, that is south.
Thank you, gotcha. So sunset over
But technically north is diagonal to where we are at.
Thank you, sir.
Emma, if that's you, go ahead and turn off those lights for me, please. I'd really appreciate that. It's kind of bright.
You stopped ringing that bell. Are you still there?
Carlos, are we done talk?
Yes.
Thank you, Carlos.
That was a dead bell. No
Yes.
K2 spikes. No
Nope.
REM pod.
Nope.
REM pod now spike.
Bless you.
I like that new one. It's
The what?
quiet.
New REM pod?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like engineered to have the noise. I hate that noise. It's cool but not freezing for November.
Can somebody go ahead and light up one of those devices that we have? Either ring the bell or turn on the REM pod for us, please. Thank
There's
you.
the REM pod on request.
Now, since you like that light, go ahead and turn that off for me, please. Thank you.
Yeah, you can hear him chomping.
We have another piece of equipment back there that is either yes or no.
REM pod's out again.
Is there a certain piece of equipment that you like communicating with us? If so, go ahead and turn that on, please. Thank you.
Run it again. Red bell. So, do you think, would it be possible you could set the bell off twice? Like 1, 2. That's 1. Could you give us like 2? Boom, boom. Real quick, please. Apparently not. So here's a question.